Yo, all my YouTube fans, how's it going? What's up? Alright, today, I just recently got my concealed carry, so I've been looking into holsters over the last few weeks, and I came across this little nugget. Looking on some forums and stuff, somebody mentioned this. It's the, SHTF gear. I don't know if you can see that really great. You should be able to. It's just marked right up here. SHTF gear. So, okay, so this is an inside the waistband holster, and it's like a hybrid because it's got the Kydex. It's like a really hard plastic, basically. But it's like really durable plastic. It's really cool stuff. First time I've ever seen it. It's got these metal clips. These things are super strong. I mean super strong. So this whole thing is so durable, it's crazy. This stitching that's around here is Kevlar, so it's super strong, and it's got the 4 rivets on here by the actual holster piece. This particular holster is for a MP45 compact by Smith & Wesson, and the gun fits really good. Retention's great. Let's see, this is the back of it. You can see where the screws come through from the front for these, and it's fully adjustable for how low you want it to ride or how high you want it to ride, and then it's also adjustable for cant, so you can can it whichever way you want to. I don't know the exact degrees of cant that you can do with it, but this holster is really nice. It ran about $60 with shipping. This leather is real leather. It's really thick. It's really nice, and it's very, very comfortable. It takes up a big footprint, you know. I mean, I didn't know if I would like that at first, but I was looking at like something like the Super Tuck. I think Galco makes it. Galco. And then I was looking on the forums, you know, researching that, and somebody had mentioned this thing, so I checked it out, and there's a lifetime warranty on this holster. Anything goes wrong with it, they will fix it or replace it, no questions asked. So right there, right there is a statement of the quality that they know that they use. This SHTF gear, that company. I mean, I've had this for maybe about, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, and the leather's starting to break in. It's starting to loosen up. The leather's really, really tight when you first get it. It's just like a rock, man. You like don't want to move, and then as you wear it, it kind of bends. Like you can see, it's already starting to take the shape of my small, skinny Ethiopian hips. So this here SHTF gear inside the waistband holster, I do believe this is what they call the Ace-1. Thank you, Furnace, for coming on. I love you for that. So yeah, I mean, pros, cons, I don't know. Cons could be the big footprint, you know, that it kind of takes up, but I mean, there's definitely more pros than cons. This holster is fully adjustable, not just for up and down, but for cant as well, but then also for retention. I mean, this Kydex, you get a little a heat gun preferably. Just be very careful, you know, don't stay in one spot, like hold the heat gun on there. I mean, you're just gonna flat out melt it. What you want to do is kind of wave the heat gun you know, take a minute or two just waving it, and then, you know, stick your gun in there. And when I got it, the Kydex was a bit too tight for what I wanted, so there was way too much retention for me, just way too much. And most of the resources I could dig up said that when you have the gun in there and it's not on your waist, then your gun should practically almost fall out, like when you turn it upside down. Because when you put it on, most of the retention's made because this thing bends. So it kind of like sucks up against your gun when you put it on your waist, you know. You can see it moving. I know you probably can. So with that much retention and not even being on my waist yet, you know, I knew I had to do something. So I just put a little heat gun to it very slowly, little bits at a time. Didn't even heat it up very much at all. I'd heat it up a little bit to where it was kind of warm, stick my gun in and out of there a few times, and after doing that a few times, it loosened up just enough to where I liked it. And then I realized that, okay, maybe I wanted a little bit more retention just around my trigger right here. So then what I did is I just heated up this local area. I took a washcloth with some cold water, like a damp cold washcloth, but not like soaking wet at all, like just damp is all, just damp, not dripping, just damp. And I heated up this little area right here, and then I just kind of like took my finger and pushed on the inside of the imprint where this trigger guard's at, so that when the gun goes in, it clamps up in this part. So if this part is pushed in, it's gonna grab against it. So, and that worked. So the retention and everything's right where I want it right now. If you did do something like this and you pushed in on it like too hard and you got too much retention, then all you simply got to do is just heat it back up a little bit and stick your gun in there a few times. Because naturally this Kydex stuff, when you heat it up, it starts to expand. Okay, so if you need less retention, then all you have to do is heat it up a little bit, put your gun in and out of there a few times, and it'll work itself out. But if you need more retention, that's where you kind of got to step in and actually like push down on, you know, wherever you want it to be a little bit tighter. So this is the SHTF gear Ace-1 inside the waistband holster. This is for the MP45 compact. Let me undo my shoulder holster here. And this gun is safety checked. There's nothing in it. So this is what the MP45 looks like actually in the holster. Fits really good. I mean, the retention's really good just here outside of the holster. I want to make sure I'm getting this all good on camera. So like, you know, I mean, you can audibly tell that it's retented and you can feel it. Pretty good as far as like holding it upside down. You know, like it'll come out because it's set just right. And when I put it on my hip, it gets a lot tighter. So yep, that's that. I'm gonna be doing a review on this MP45 here real soon, so that'll be up soon if you'd like to see that. And yeah, alright guys, hope you liked it, and very good holster. Think about it. Alright, later.